Hello friends, welcome to the Dnyanadeep IAS Academy, and today we are going to discuss the CSAT paper, that is the test number 4. So I am Sumit Ashok Katarmal, and let's now start discussion of the CSAT. So the first question directly we will move. So the question is on the passage. So what is the passage? Ever since it is on the liberalization, open up, deregulated the markets and the institution, we know after the LPG reforms constitutes the India's financial system. The positive effect had led to the Indian banks has been a periodic trend. One indicator likely to support the argument is the sharp fall in the share of the non-performing loans. We know that increasing non-performing loans day by day. Gross non-performing loans to total with the ratio of gross non-performing assets to grow advance falling from the close 16% in the mid 1990s to the low 2.5%. However, the figure of the loans on the books of the scheduled commercial banks that are not performing seem to be gross underestimates, not showing. So this is because the loans given to a number of borrowers who have been finding it difficult to meet the associated interest and the amortization commitments have been restructured. In recent time, this allows troubled or the non-performing asset to be recommended as a standard assets. Now it is the conversion of the non-performing assets. So let's move towards the question. So the first question is, consider the following assumptions. The performance of the banks has remained stagnant since the advent of liberalization in India. So it is not the true statement. Liberalization has had a positive effects on Indian banking. Definitely it is. So with reference to the above passage, which of the following assumptions are valid? So they ask the correct one, and definitely the correct one will be the option number B, question number first. Then the next question. Consider the following assumptions. Liberalization has only, these keywords need to be marked, only deregulated the institutions that constitute India's financial system. No. Deregulation happened in the multiple sectors. We know the commercial banks are prone to the impending crisis. Are they prone to the impending crisis? Definitely. This is also the false statement. Why? Because definitely the crisis is from the human led, not the completely policy led. So the option number D, that is a neither one nor two, will be the correct answer for the question number 2. Now let's move towards the third question. So third question is the problem. So the 40% of the women are above 30 years of age. So let's consider number of women are the 100. So it is easy for the calculation, that's why we are considering the 100. So 40% of the women are above 30 years. That means 40 are above 30 years of age, and 80% of the women are less than or equal to the 50 years. That means 80 less than or equal to the 50 years of age. 20% of all women play the basketball. That is 20 women play the basketball, and these women are including both of all ages, okay. If 30% of the women above age 50 plays basketball, so this is the condition given, that is 30% of the women above the age of 50 plays the basketball. So total women plays the basketball is a 20. So 30% of the 20, 30% of 20 equals to 6. Okay, that means out of this 20, 6 are above 50. That means 14 are less than 50, less than or equal to 50. Okay, so they are asking what percent of players less than or equal to 50 years. So they are asking the percentage. So this 14 is the our answer. So 14 out of 20 players, 14 are playing the basketball less than 50 years. So in terms of percentage, 20 पंच 100, 14 पंच 70. It will be the 70% of the players. That means question number 3, option number C, that is the 70% of the players less than 50 are playing the basketball. So the diagrammatic question. So need need a careful understanding and the follow through of these diagrams. These are the easy questions in the prelim part, and we should not miss or we should not mark a incorrect answer because these are the easiest one. So let's find out the relationship between the figures. So the first figure is a completely empty, second figure having the 2 and the 1 dot, so 1 and the 2. So it is moving in a clockwise direction, okay. Then the 2 and the 4, then the 6 and the 3, that means this increase by 1 plus 1 and this is by plus 2, that means this will be the 8 and the 4 in the clockwise direction. So here there will be the 8 and here there will be the 4. So 8 and the 4. So this is the only one option. So question number 4 option and this shaded part need to be followed. So this will come at this place. So that means question number 4 option number C will be the correct answer. So some relations is actually given and that relations we need to be find out. So they are asking A hash B. So A hash B means P hash Q means P is the mother of Q. So A hash B means A is the mother of B. So this minus part I am writing for the female gender. This minus one. Okay. So B dollar C. So P dollar Q means P is the brother of Q. So B will be the brother of C. So B will be the brother of C. Okay. Then C star D. So C star D means P star Q means P is the daughter of Q. So C will be the daughter of D. C will be the daughter of D. So who is the father? So definitely father will be the D will be the option. So question number 5 option number A. So these are the markings you can utilize in the final paper as well. So this is a marking that I mentioned this for the brother or sister relations, brother or sister. This minus is for the female gender, plus is for the male, and this cross is for the couple. So this habit you should actually utilize, you should actually develop, so that this will be the easiest way to solve such type of relation problems. So the question number 5 option number A D. So in a row of boys, Srinath is the 7 from the left. So this will be the left. So Srinath will be the 7 from the left and Venkat is the 12th from the right. Suppose we are writing here the 12th, that is Srinath and the Venkat, 12 from the right. If they interchange their positions, Srinath becomes the, so they are interchanging their positions. That means this Srinath shifting towards at the 12th position on the Venkat, and this Venkat shifting at the 7 positions at the basis of the Srinath, Venkat and the Srinath. So Srinath becomes the 22nd from the left. Now these are the 22nd from the left. Here the 7th. That means the 22nd is from the left. How many boys are there in the row? So this 22nd and this 12th. That means here there are the 11 boys. So 22 plus 11. Directly answer will be the question number 6. Answer option number C, that is a 33. 22 from the left and 11 from the right. So these are the 11. So directly 22 plus 11, that is a 33. So question number 7. Ram deposited a certain sum of money in a post office at 12% per annum for 4 years. Okay. So in a post office, 12% per annum for 4 years. and deposited an equal amount. Suppose the amount will be the x amount, equal amount fixed deposit in a bank, so x amount with the 15% per annum for the 5 years. So if the difference in the interest from the two sources is 1350, find the sum deposited in each case. So they have given the differences. So directly x into 12 into 4 upon 100 minus 15 into 5 into x upon 100 equals to the 1350. So this will be the बाजू 48 x 15 बाजू 75x. So 48 x minus 75 x upon 100 equals to 1350. So this will be the 15 8 16 म्हणजे 7 आणि 4 7 आणि 4 6 म्हणजे 2 27x equals to 1350 into 100. So we will write here. So this will come 27 27 4 2 5 7 35 5 2 10 definitely. So this will be the 5, that means 50. So 50 into 100, 50 into 100 will be the x. So 5000. So 5000 will be the amount they are investing. Find the sum deposited in each case. So they are asking the each case, that means 5000 is the amount they are actually investing in the post office as well as in the bank. So the option will be option number A, 5000, question number 7. Then, so this is interesting question. So every times or many times this type of questions asked in the prelims. So directly we are going to calculate the number of blocks. Suppose is a 1 inch. So then the 4 block, 1, 2, 4, 4. Then again 4. Then 5. Then the 1. Okay. So this will number of blocks I am calculating. So the question number 8 answer will be the 12 4 16 4 20 आणि 26 आणि त्यातले 4. So 30. So question number 8 answer will be the 30. There are the 30 number of blocks are there within the this what we can say the square. So you have to directly calculate rather than going for the formula. It is a somewhat critical one or difficult, I can say difficult one. So directly calculate and you will get the answer. Answer will be the question number 8, 30. So the question on the passage, an important aspect that would be carefully scrutinized, particularly in the context of economic reforms. So passage on the economic reforms is the impact of macroeconomic sectoral and the labor policies on employment. So sometimes when there is a lengthy passage, it is easy or the better way to go through the some questions, so that whenever you are going to read the passage, that time you will mark such a keyword which actually asked within the passage. So within this passage there is a keyword regarding the employment and the macroeconomic policies and the labor policies and the employment friendly policies. Then within the next question, the unorganized sector they are actually asking. So unorganized sector does not equal and the some dichotomy related word. So these keywords you should mark, you should actually read from the question and then within a second and then go for the passage, so that it is easy to mark the main keyword from the passage. So being pointed towards the certain policies, credit and the labor policies, not always employment friendly. Okay, we know the labor policies are not always employment friendly. Policy of concessional credit several sectors distort the factor price relatives against labor use. Again, labor policy such manifest certain labor use and the labor policy as manifest in the certain labor laws. Labor market it is rendering wage mechanism ineffective. It is contended have introduced a degree of inflexibility in labor use, thus discouraging employment expansion, particularly in the large scale industries. On the other hand, in the unorganized sectors which absorb the overwhelmingly large majority of workers' employment is not only completely insecure, but is also the devoid of any social security. We know unorganized sector is the devoid of some social security. To the extent this sharp dichotomy, so this is mentioned within the question, in the labor market characterized by a high degree of protection for a minuscule proportion of the workforce and complete lack of protection to the majority of workers, is coming in the way of larger and more efficient use of labor wage, would have to be devised to reduce this gap. Similarly, other policies, that is the credit, fiscal and the sectoral, will need to be reviewed with a view making them more employment friendly. That means, so complete passage is based on the labor laws, labor related actions, and it need to be employment friendly, and there is a division between the unorganized sector and the organized sectors and its comparison. That means organized sector getting the major benefits than or compared to the unorganized sector. So the question will be, employment is easily affected by macroeconomic policy, that is a easily, that word need to be marked. Then second, credit and labor policies can sometimes be employment friendly. With reference to the above passage, which of the following assumptions are valid one? The employment is easily affected by the macroeconomic policy. So this is not actually directly true one. Credit and labor policies can sometimes be employment friendly, definitely. So this is mentioned within the passage itself. So the question number 9 option will be the B only, that is a 2. The unorganized sector does not have adequate social security provisions. We know it is not having that. It is mentioned inefficient use of labor is a result of dichotomy in the unorganized sector. So the efficiency is not completely mentioned within the passage. That's why this will be not the true. So the question number 10, first option is directly mentioned. That's why the one only is the correct one. So the question number 10, option A will be the right answer. Again, passage number 3. For the purpose of estimating additional employment needed to achieve the goal of employment for all over a period, an assessment of the backlog of unemployment in the base year and the likely additions to the labor force during the reference period is needed. This reference period is the keyword. For this exercise, the backlog is estimated in terms of the open unemployment with some adjustment for those who are severely underemployed and therefore are very likely to be looking for the alternative new full-time employment opportunities. Okay, there's a underemployed. This is also the keyword. In other words, unemployment measured in usual or the weekly status is preferable because the unemployed, according to this concept, were clearly without work for the entire period under reference, that is did not have work even for 1 hour during the work. Use of this concept also enables an assessment of the magnitude of severely underemployed as those having work for half or less than half the time during the reference week. So this is the passage calculation of the unemployment and the underemployment. So the question 11 number, additional employment is required to achieve employment. The additional employment is required to achieve employment for all. So there are the additional words are there. So the additional employment is required to achieve employment for all. Yes, definitely this is mentioned within the passage. Additions to the labor force can only with the keyword be done during the reference period. So it is not the directly mentioned within the passage. So this will be the wrong statement. So question number 11 option will be the A only, that is the one only. A will be the answer. In the question number 12, unemployed people are likely to look for other employment opportunities. So I said there is a keyword, that is unemployed. So it is mentioned that there is a underemployed people. So within the passage, that's why carefully you need to mark the keyword, that is the unemployed people are likely to look for other employment opportunities. So this is not directly mentioned within the passage. It is the underemployed people, not the unemployed. So it will be the wrong statement. Then second, use of weekly status concept helps in assessing severe unemployment. Okay, so this will be the true one. So question number 12, the option will be the B, that is a 2 only. B, that is 2 only. Then the question number 13 and the 14, again on the passage. The social scenario in the country has been fast changing. Definitely the society is changing with the rapid urbanization. Yes, it is a reason. And industrialization, the unending flow of the rural population to the already crowded cities and towns in search of employment, that result in the serious problem of the overcrowding. Okay, emergence of the pavement, slum dwelling, breakdown of the joint family system, unemployment, poverty, these are the multiple problems. In this process, the certain category of population who failed to cope with these rapid changes, definitely there are the certain sections started lagging behind the rest of the society due to their vulnerability. Definitely these persons are included disabilities, visual, hearing, multiple type of disabilities who come in the conflict with the law. Conflict with the law is juvenile, delinquents, vagrants, drug addicts, alcoholics, and the multiple things. Other disadvantages, that is the elderly people and children. All these categories need special attention. Definitely there is a need of the affirmative action for them from the state because the vulnerabilities and the disabilities they suffer. That's why the government provides multiple schemes for them for their upliftment. So the question is 13 number, that is only the people who can cope with rapid changes can move ahead in this era of urbanization. So it is not true. Definitely the progress will be the fast or the slow, but only this one is not the true option. So one will be gone. Then the rapid urbanization and industrialization has affected the social scenario of the country. Definitely it is affected. So they are asking the valid statement. Given statement is valid. So the question number 13, option number B, that is a 2 only. In the question number 14, consider the following statement. Again they are asking the valid statement. Joint family system is a component of the social scenario of the country. Definitely it is mentioned, which is actually affected because of the rapid urbanization and the industrialization. So it is mentioned. Then second, vulnerable section must go to the, this is a must is the keyword, vulnerable section must go to the state for the help. It is not correctly mentioned. Definitely the state can help these people for their upliftment. So the best answer will be the option number A, that is a 1 only, question number 14. Then again question on the passage. With a heavy heart one may conclude and say that India is continental dimensions which has grown and growing fast and becoming an emerging power of immense strength and the influence. We are still deficient in a sound political culture. Definitely the political crisis ongoing in the India, it is actually well known for the UPSC to the UPSC aspirants. What we witness is uncultured politics. So the uncultured political scenario within the nation, the political system has become confrontational. Okay, its idioms of expression are often to be seen as harsh, abusive, vituperative. Amongst the political parties, mutual distrust abounds, and instead of critiquing ideologies and programs of opponents, what we come across are the personal attacks. So personal criticism rather than the criticism of the policies of the government, abuses and the other matters. A matter of much greater concern is the entry of criminal element. Definitely the ADR report highlighting this, the criminalization of the Indian politics. So parliament as also state legislature, if law making bodies are increasingly occupied by the criminal elements, how can legislature serve and protect the public interest? Definitely this is the question arising, and the question is by the judiciary as well. In a democracy where political formations and elected representational institutions are of crucial importance, yes, for protecting the freedom, alleviating poverty and the deprivation, promoting economic and the social progress and inclusion, not much can be achieved in this context unless political system is cleaned up. Openness and accountability are enforced, and political institution at all levels, there is a need of the all levels should be the healthy, transparent and the responsive. So this is a complete passage on the political scenario of the India, the present political system, political party system and the ongoing crisis. So now the question number 15, consider the following assumption with respect to above passage, and they are asking choose the correct option. So this correct, incorrect you should mark so that you can mark a right answer. In a democratic setup, so first statement is in a democratic setup, elected representative political parties play a significant role, definitely from the policy formation to the policy implementation, they played a very key role. The role of elected representatives is in inclusive development cannot be underestimated. Yes, it cannot be underestimated. Our country is by now have been recognized as a superpower across the globe. This is not directly actually mentioned within the passage. So our country is by now has been recognized as a superpower across the globe, but from the inference of the passage from the first line, it is a becoming an emerging power. So from that we can take the option number C, that is a question number 15, option number C, that is a 1, 2, 3 will be the right answer. Question number 16, why the author feels that we are having a poor political culture. So why there is a poor political culture within the nation. So they are asking the choose the correct option from the quotes given below. Okay, so the first statement is a political parties instead of targeting policy programs of the opponents concentrate on individual, definitely individual attacks. So first need to be in the answer. So the option number B and the C gone. When the multiple statements are there, it is easy to find the correct answer. So when the 1 is true, then the 2 and the 3 is automatically true. So there is no need to waste your time on the 2 and the 3. They are automatically true because either you have to find from the A or the D are the answer. Cruel and the angry criticism have become order of the day. Definitely it is mentioned that harsh words criticism is actually followed in the our political system, and it is going as a culture. So the question number 16, option number D, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, all the statements are correct from the passage. So again, question on the passage, question number 17. Excellence in public services requires a civic environment that is safe and peaceful. The ordinary citizens must feel secure. Definitely, that is where the good policing matters. This is the prime work of the police system. Unfortunately, the common citizen perception in respect of the police is one of fear and distrust. Definitely, it is somewhat true, but now it is actually changing. Of the common man's perception toward the police. This has to change. Police is a uniformed force with clear command lines and the prescribed standards of conduct and discipline. The ground reality sadly is different. Police is often used by political parties in power for their own ends, maintaining peace and order, preventing crime, controlling investigating crime, surveillance, etc. are their main task. So this is the prime work, main task of the police. They do not receive the required attention. Definitely, that's why the somewhat criminality is going on, which is highlighted by the NCRB report as well. Okay, the police is deployed in large numbers on personal security. Yes, we know this fact. On the VIP duties, their working hours are often unduly long, and the orders, their training, equipment, living conditions are deficient in many ways. Their morale is low. They have developed external loops and of loyalty and find ways to bring outside influence for their posting. The command lines of a uniform force and stand undermined by this development. Police and policing reforms are indeed an area of priority. Definitely these reforms are actually suggested by the multiple committees, Rivero committee, even the Supreme Court in the various judgments, like the police reform. So we will see the question. Question number 17, according to the passage, what are the main functions of the police? So they are asking the main function, and we mark it as a key word, protecting the life of the VIPs. So this is a task which actually burdening the police system. So this is not the main function. Main function is maintaining the public order, definitely, reduction in the criminality, the crime control. That means the question number 17, the second and the third statement is the right one. So one is actually only cancelling the first statement you can arrive on the answer. So they are asking the correct option. That means question number 17, option number B, that is only the 2 and the 3 statements are the right one. So question number 18 to 22, read the following information to answer the given question. So some information is actually given, and on the basis of this information we have to follow the question number 18 to 22. So we need to put this information in the table. So the information is, the director of the institutes has announced that six guest lectures on different areas like leadership, decision making, quality control, quality circle, motivation, assessment center and group discussions are to be organized only one on each day from Monday to Sunday. So that means there are the 6 guest lectures, but days are the 7. So one day is actually vacant. So we have to put this information in the table. So there are the days, that is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and the Sunday. Okay, so these are the days which I actually mentioned, and there are the lectures. So that lectures we need to put what is mentioned, that is a director of the institute based on the lecture on the leadership, decision making, then quality circle, then motivation, then assessment center, and then the group discussion. So these are the 6 things is actually given, and we need to be put it in the table. So what is the first? Motivation should be organized immediately after assessment center. So motivation should be assessment center immediately. Okay, so this is the first. So the quality circle should be organized on Wednesday. So it is directly given that the Wednesday, that is a quality circle is actually should be on a Wednesday and should not be followed by the group discussion. So this next there will be the no group discussion. Okay, then the decision making should be organized on the Friday. So the decision making is organized on the Friday, and there should be a gap of 2 days between leadership and the group discussion. So here there is no group discussion and minimum gap of the 2 days. So group discussion can come on these 4, but between these 4 there are the 1 gap as well. So the leadership and group discussion having the 2 days gap. Okay, so one day there will be no lecture, and Saturday is not that day. So that means Saturday completely filled. So from Monday, Tuesday and the Sunday there will be a one day where there is a no lecture. Just before that day group discussion will be organized. So after this actually second statement you should read the first one, and the first statement should be the fourth one. So you have to actually arrange your statements in such a manner where the direct information is actually given. So in the second statement direct information is actually given on the Wednesday. So this should be your first statement while arranging in a block. So second information is given in the third statement. So that means this will be the second, then this will be the third statement, and then you should utilize the first one to actually arrange. So when we actually arrange in such a manner that the arrangement will come like this. So group discussion. So Tuesday is the blank one. Then quality center is actually given. Then the leadership, because there is no followed by the group discussion, and it is also mentioned that this what assessment, and last is a motivation. So this will be the arrangement that on one day there will be the no lecture, that is on the Tuesday. So this will be the arrangement, and now we will solve the questions. Which of the following pairs of lectures were organized on first and the last day? So the first and the last day is a group discussion and the motivation. So group discussion and the motivation, so it is actually not mentioned. That means question number 18, option number D, that is a none of these, because on the first and the last day there is a group discussion and the motivation. Then the second question, how many lectures are organized between motivation and the quality circles? Motivation and the quality circles. There are the 3 lectures in between motivation and the quality circle. So question number 19, option number C, there are the 3 lectures in between them. Then next, which day will the lecture on leadership be organized? So leadership lecture is on the day, that is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Thursday is the day. So the question number 20, Thursday, and there is no option. That means question number 20 D, because it is on the Thursday. Then question number 21, on which day there is no lecture? So it is on the Tuesday, there is no lecture. So question number 21, option number C, that is Tuesday. Then question number 22, which of the following information is not required for the above lecture arrangements? So actually all the information, all the 4 statements are required. That's why, that means we cannot cancel any of them. That's why the question number 22, option number D, that is all the information is required. So the best way to solve such type of problems is first check such a statement where the exact information is actually given and put that information in a table. So that will be the best way to solve. That's why you have to rearrange the statements according to your preference. So now we will move towards the next question, that is the question number 23. So when simplified the product will be. So they are asking the product. So in a first instance, this type of problems look very difficult, but actually give us some seconds on these problems, you will find these are the very easy one. What is given? 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 3, 1 minus 1 by 4, multiplication up to the 1 minus 1 by 9. So let's solve first. So what is the trick while solving these problems? You should solve first 2 to 3 terms. Then you will realize what is the sequence. What is the sequence is actually carried forward in the given problem. So the 1 minus 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 minus 1 by 3 multiplied by 1 minus 1 by 4 and so on. So the this will आणि 2 एक 1 by 2 multiplied by 3 एक 3 minus 1 2 by 3 multiplied by 4 एक 1 minus 3 by 4 and so on. This will go on, and last is a n, that means n minus 1 upon n. Okay, this will be the last. So what will happen? So this cancellation will happen, and what remain in the last, that is this n minus 1 upon n, n minus 1 upon n. This will be the last. So the earlier term of this one, that is n minus 1 upon n, that is this 2, this n minus 1, and the last n minus 1 will be cancelled in such a manner as we cancel 2, 2, 3 and the 4. So what will be the last term will remain, that is this 1 in the first term and n of the last term, that means 1 by n, 1 by n. So the option number, question number 23, that is the A, 1 by n will be the answer. So in such a sequence, just solve first 2, 3 terms and you will realize the given pattern in the question. So the question number 24, a square is of area, square area is given is a 200 square meter. Okay, a new square is formed in such a, so we will area of the square is a side square, that means side square 200, that is 100 into 2 is a side square, that means side will be the square root of this one, that is a 10 root 2. 10 root 2 is the side of the this given square. A new square is formed in such a way that the length of its diagonal is root 2 times the diagonal of the given square. So we have to find out the diagonal of the given square. So this is a 10 root 2, this will be the 10 root 2. So diagonal square is a d, that means d square equals to the a square plus b square, that is a 2 side square. This will be considered a, this will be the b. So d square equals to, this will be the 10 root 2 square plus this 10 root 2 square. So this will be the 2 into 10 root 2, that is 100 into 2 into 2. So diagonal square will be the 400. So the diagonal will be the 20. So we have find out this will be the 20. So what they ask? So the new square is formed in such a way that length of its diagonal is the root 2 times the diagonal of the given square. Okay. So the length of the new square diagonal is root 2 times the given diagonal. That means 20 root 2. Then the area of the new square form is, so this diagonal square 20 root 2 is equals to the 2 into side square. Okay, from this, so this will be the 400 into 2 equals to the 2 into side square. So this 2 will be gone. So the side square equals to the 400, and this side square is nothing but the area of the square, and they are asking the area of the new square form is. So this will be the 400. So answer will be the question number 24C. That is the 400 square meter will be the area of the new square. So there is no need of the calculation further. Then the 25, again question on the passage. So there are few things in this world that fill me with such wonder as the fact that man can kill a whale. The scenes in a whale man's life are varied and very stirring. Sometimes he is floating on a calm ocean, idling about the deck and whistling for a breeze, when all of a sudden the loud cry is heard. There she blows, and is a moment the boats are in the water and is engaged in the all the toils of an exciting chase. Then comes the battle with the great whale of the deep. With all its risks and dangers, sometimes he is fortunate, sometimes because such words need to be marked within the passage, because it is actually asked within the questions. Some statements are given based on the sometimes, other sometimes they are the given, they give the exact words. The decks are clean, he has nothing to do. At other times he is lucky, other times cutting in and the trying out engage all his energies and attention. Frequently storms toss him on the angry sea and show him if he will but learn the lesson, how helpless a creature he is and how thoroughly dependent at all times for life, safety and success upon the arm of God. Okay, so this is a somewhat philosophical passage is actually given. Which of the following statement or statements follows the from the passage? Storms always make the whaleman realize that he is helpless creature. So the always need to be marked. The whaleman is fortune when he has nothing to do. No, so this is not mentioned within the passage. So that means what they are asking, select the correct answer. So they are asking the correct. So that means question number 25, neither the statements are correct one. So the question number 25 answer will be the D, that is neither 1 nor 2. Then the question number 26, which of the following statements follows from the passage? Whales are seen only, this only in the calm seas. So this is actually wrong statement. The whaleman survives only by chance. So this is also the wrong statement. So these are the keywords. Select the correct answer. So they are asking the correct answer. Both the statements are the wrong one. That means the question number 26 option will be the D. That is a neither 1 nor 2 are the correct one. So again the passage number 8. Many persons have been attracted towards smuggling due to huge profits. So ongoing enhanced number of criminality because of this one, involved in the anti-national activity. Some of them becomes millionaires overnight. India has a vast coastline both on the east and the west coast. It has been haven for the smugglers who have been carrying on their activities with the great impunity. There is no doubt that from time to time certain seizures were made by the enforcement authorities during raids and the ambush, but even allowing these losses, smugglers made the huge profits. The smugglers are the enhancing day by day smuggling it is an illegal activity. The passage best supports the statement that smuggling hampers the economic development of a nation. Definitely it hampers, but it is not directly mentioned within the passage, so it is not the best answer. Smuggling needs to be cut. Definitely it is need to be cut, but it is not mentioned directly. Authorities are taking strict measures to curb the smuggling. Definitely they are taking the strict measures, but it is not the answer. Smuggling is a fast increasing in our country owing to the quick profit it enters. Definitely this is the crux of the passage, which is mentioned multiple times. That's why the question number 27, option number D will be the correct option. Then the question number 28. So question number 28 is a problem. So what is they are asking, if the number 4, 2, 5, 7, 3 is completely divisible by 72, then what will be the minimum value of this star? So it is completely divisible by the 72, and this is a simple mathematics we have to follow. It is easy, that direct division. So 7 5 35, so it will be the 5 5 2 10 0 7 35 36, this is the 5 12 65, then again 73 7 8 56 7 9, so this will be the 9 2 18 1 9 7 63 64 17 8 2 16 17 9 4 1, that is a 0 0 0, then again 3, this will be the 1, that is a 72, so this 1 2 and this will be the star. So 7 3 21 Indonesia 7 3 21 216, that means star will be the 6, option number C. So question number 28, that is a 6 will be the value at the star. So directly divide, the simple mathematics, simple tricks. That's why there is a need of the fast division, multiplication, subtraction and the addition. That practice is essential for the fast solving your question within the CSAT, because many aspirants are facing the time challenge within the CSAT paper. So this calculation need to be done in a fast manner. So again, there is a question on the direction. The same method we have to apply. That first we have to check where the actually exact information is given within the problem. That exact information need to put in the our table. So what is the question? From 29 to 31, there is a group of 5 persons A, B, C, D and the E. There is a 5 person B, C, D and the E. One of them is a horticulturist, one is, so there are the different profession is given: horticulture, then the physicist, then journalist, then industrialist and then advocate. So these are the different profession is actually given. So we have to put this profession with them. The 3 of them, A, C and the advocate, prefer tea to the coffee. A, C, so this is a tea, A, C to the coffee, and the advocate, so advocate is also for the tea. Okay. Then the third statement is actually given the exact information. That's why we will put this as the first one. Then the second and the fourth statement, exact information, it will be the second one. So second statement, the industrialists D and A are friends of one another, but 2 of them prefer coffee to the tea. So B and the D are the friends and prefer coffee to the tea. So coffee to the tea. So the advocate T will be there. So this will be the advocate. The industrialist D and the friends prefer coffee to the tea. Okay. The industrial D and A are friends of one another, but 2 of them prefer coffee to the tea. Okay. Horticulturist is a C's brother. It is actually given horticulture is a C's brother. Okay. So this is the information we have. So it is mentioned that in the third statement that B and the journalist prefer coffee to the tea. So B and the journalist prefer coffee. So this will be the journalist. This will be the journalist prefer coffee to the tea. The industrialist D and A prefer coffee. So industrialist D and A. So coffee is remaining. This will be the industrialist who prefers the coffee. So then horticulturist is C's brother. Horticulturist is a C's brother. So this will be the horticulture remaining, and this will be the C. So the last is a physician. So this is the table we have arrived. So the question on this one, that who is an industrialist? So who is the industrialist? Is the B. B is the industrialist. That means question number 29, option number B itself, that is a B is a industrialist. Then next question number 30, which of the following group includes a person who likes tea but is not an advocate? Okay, who likes tea but not an advocate. So T, that means A, C and the E, A, C and the E, but E is advocate. So E is mentioned in the first three, that means none of the above. So question number 30, option number D, that is a none of the above. Then question number 31. Question number 31, who is the person who likes coffee but is not the journalist? So coffee but not the journalist. So D is the, that means the B. So B, that is question number 31. Also the option number B, that is a B is the person who likes coffee but not a journalist. Question number 32, a man is standing on a railway platform which is 180 meter. So railway platform is 180 meter long. He observes that a train crosses the platform in 20 seconds. That means the length of the train, suppose X, plus this 180 meter is crossed in a 20 seconds. This will be the total distance. So this will be the speed of train, we can say, but himself in 8 seconds. So himself, that means only the X upon 8 will be the speed of train in the 8 seconds. Find the length of the train and its speed. So they are asking the length and the speeds. So this speed of the train we can equate, that means X plus 180 upon 20 equals to X upon 8. 4 2 8, 4 5 20. So it will be the 2X plus 360 equals to the 5X. So this will be the 3X. 3X equals to 360. So that means X equals to the 3 1 3 3 2 6 120. So this will be the length of the train, that is 120 meter. So 120 meter is the length of the train. That means two option one is we have to find out this speed of the train. So the speed will be the 120 upon 8. 4 2 8, 4 3 12, 15. So it is the meter per second. So we have to calculate, we have to convert this meter per second into the kilometer per hour and that kilometer per hour will be the 18 upon 5, 5 3 15, 18 3 54. So it is a 54 kilometer per hour. So that means question number 32 answer will be the A, that is 120 meter will be the length of the train and 54 kilometer per hour will be the speed of the train. So this is a simple trick to convert a particular speed from meter per second to the kilometer per hour, that is 18 upon 5, and in the reverse you have to from the hour to the meter per second 5 by 18. Question number 32. Then the question number 33, a dealer marks his good as to make 20% profit. So dealer marks his goods as to make 20% profit. So the CP will be considered 100. So the SP will be the with 20% profit 120, 20% profit. But due to a fire in his warehouse, 5% of the goods are damaged. So suppose number of goods are the 100, 5 damaged. Okay. Also 25 become soiled and hence they had to be sold at half their cost. Okay. So the each good cost will be the 1.2 of each good. Okay, so 25% becomes soiled and hence they have to be sold at half their cost. So 25, so CP is the 100, so 25 upon 2, that means 12.5. So this is the cost of, this is a SP of 25 soiled goods, SP of 25 soiled goods, that is the 12.5. Then the remaining goods are the then 25, then the 5, that means 70 goods are remaining. 70 goods are remaining, and hence they had to be sold at the half their cost. If he sells the remaining at the market price, so market price, that is SP, is a 1.2 mark price, his net gain or loss is asking. So we have to, these 70 goods are sold for the 1.2 each. So 1.2 into 70 equals to 84, so 84, and this 12.5, so this will be the 96.5. so total price he is achieving 96.5, whereas his cost price itself is 100. So they are asking what net gain or loss. Definitely after seeing this, that this is a purchasing price, this is a selling price, so this 100 minus 96.5 is a 3.5. so 3.5 definitely the loss, this is a loss, and they are asking the percentage loss, definitely the 3.5% loss on these transactions. So directly 3.5 percentage. Why? Because we are considering the 100 goods and the 100 as a cost price of, that means 1 rupees each of 1 rupees each good. So question number 33, option number D, that is a 3.5% loss. In the question number 34, a contractor undertook a task for 150 days, a particular work for 150 days, and employed 200 men on it. Okay, he find that only 1/4 of the work has been done in the 50 days. Okay, so in the 50 days, by this 200, only the 1/4 work actually done, that means remaining is a 100 days work. 100 days work is actually remaining. Okay, how many more workers are required to complete the work in the scheduled times? So that means 1/4 is done in the 50 days. Okay, in the 100 days, these 200 men, 100 days 200 men will complete another half work. See, half plus this 1/4 is equals to the 3/4 work. So the 3/4 work is complete actually in the 150 days by 200 men. Okay, the remaining work is 1/4. So the 1/4 work actually done in this, that means 200 men 50 days. So in the 100 days there will be the 100 men. If you are doubling this number of days, we have to reduce by the 50% this number of men. So this within the 100 days, 100 men will complete the 1/4 of the work. That means they are asking the 1/4. So what is asked? Required to complete the work in the scheduled time. So how many more workers are required to complete the work in the, that means 100 will be the answer. Question number 34, A will be the answer. Directly logical, no need to go into the maths. So majority of the questions within the UPSC CSAT paper will be solved on a logic basis. Simple, in a 150 days the 200 men are going to complete the work, but found that within the 50 days they complete only 1/4 work. That means 200 men completed 1/4 work in a 50 days. That means 100 men will complete within the 100 days this 1/4 work, doubling the this and the reduction of the 50%. Okay, and within the this, after this 50 days, in the remaining 100 days, this 200 men will complete the 3/4 of the work. So 1/4 of the work is remaining. That 1/4 of the work will be completed by the 100 men in the next, that means the remaining 100 days. So the complete logical, no need to go into the maths. So 100 men is more required. Okay, then the next, the average temperature of Monday, average temperature of Monday plus Tuesday plus Wednesday was 60 degree, okay, divided by 3. So this will be the sin 18 180 degree, okay. The average temperature of again Tuesday plus Wednesday plus Thursday is equals to 65 degree upon 3. This equals to the वास्तविक 15 सायंत्रिक 18 19 195. The temperature on Thursday, so Thursday is given is a 62 degree Celsius. So Thursday is given, that means the Tuesday plus Wednesday equals to 195 minus 62 equals to, this is the 133. So find the temperature of the Monday. So this 130 need to be put into directly minus from the this 80, m equals to the 180 minus 133. This equals to 10 3 7 8 7 4 47. So question number 35, option number B, that is the 47 degree. This will be the answer. So we have to directly put this into the this one 133, and 130 need to be minus from the 180. Okay. So question 35. Then the question number 36. Three pipes P, Q and R. P, Q and R can respectively fill a cistern in the 4, 8 and the 12 hours simultaneously. So LCM 8 variety 8 32 120 120. So 120 is a total work, that is the LCM of this one, LCM of 4, 8 and the 12. So 120 will be the total work. Okay, hours respectively, another one. So directly you need to find out the LCM whenever there is asking the question on the cistern, that is the pipe and the cistern, or the time and the work. That times you should calculate the LCM for the total work. Okay. So another pipe as, okay, as empty the completely filled cistern in a 40 hours. Okay, in a 40 hours, which of the following arrangement will be the empty cistern in less time than the others? Okay, so they are asking which of the following arrangement will fill the empty cistern in less time. So we have to calculate there. So this is 4 3 12 30 hour. So 8 15 hour. So they will require individually the 15 hour, this will be 30 hours, and the 10 hour to fill the this tank, and this will equal 40, that means minus 3 hour to empty. Okay. So what they are asking, Q alone is open. So if Q alone is open, they will require the 15. So 15 will require the 8 hour to fill. Then P and S are open. So P and S are open, that means 30 and the minus 3. So this is a minus 3. So 30 minus 3, that means 27. So P and S are open. So this will be the 120 upon, so this will be the 120, that is the total work. 120 upon, it will empty minus 3 hour, that means 27. So this will come 5 2 10 5 7 35. So 4 point something. Okay, PR and S are open. PR and S. So P and R, that is a 40 hour minus this, that is a 33. 120 upon 33. And last PQ and S is open. PQ and S, that is a 45 minus 3, that is a 42. This will be the 42, and that means 120 upon 42, 120 upon 42. So we have to find out 4 3 12. So this will be the less. This will 4 3 12. So almost 3.8. This is out of 4. So less is the fourth one. 4 3 12 less than this. So that means question number 36, option number D will be the answer. PQ and S are open together. Then within a less time they will fill the empty cistern. That is a less than 3 minutes. No need to calculate this completely, because from the analysis itself we will find the answer, because this is a 120 upon 42, almost just less than 3. So they are other options are greater than the 3, that means the D is the option. Unnecessary, don't waste your time in the calculations. So logically it will be the answer. So the question number 37, inside a square plot, a circular garden is actually constructed, okay, developed, which exactly fits the square plot, and the diameter of the garden is equal to the side of the square plot, which is 28 meter. So diameter is a 28, that means radius is a 14, so this will be the 28. Okay, so what is the area of the space left out in the square plot after developing the garden? So that means we have to minus the area of the square is a 28 into 28, and the area of the circle, that is a 2 pi r square, sorry. So area of the circle pi r square, that means 14 into 14 into 22 by 7. This is a pi r square. This is area of circle. 7 दोन्ही 14, 22 दोन्ही 44, 44 गुणिला 14, पण 6 5 56 5 61 616, and this 28 गुणिला 28, that is a 28 28 8 8 64, 4 48 6 16 6 22 0 8 2 16 6 चला एक बिंदू 4 ने 5, that is a 4 8 7 7 8 4 minus 616, that is a 14 2 6 गेले, 6 2 12 13 14 म्हणजे 8, so 8, okay 2 8 आहेत, okay, and the 6 6 7 7 2 गेला 6 168. So question number 37, option number D, that is a 168 meter square will be the area of this remaining space. So we are actually deducted or subtracted the area of this circle from the area of the square. This is the area of the square, that is a side square. So directly you should do the calculations so that your time will be saved, and maximum number of questions you should attempt within the CSAT paper. At least 70 questions you should attempt, so there will be no fear of failure in the CSAT. Okay, so next question, directions 38 to 40. So in each of the following questions, 2 or more statements are to be considered true. Then based on those statements, one has to choose among the given conclusions options that logically follows from those statements. The answer can be any of these. Okay, so these are the actually options. One conclusion, 1 follows, 2 follows, both the conclusion follows, and neither. Okay, so we will see the questions statement. Some questions are not pleasant. Okay, so these are the questions, these are pleasant. Venn diagram, all unpleasant things need to be avoided. Okay, so some questions need to be avoided. Okay, all questions need to be avoided. So question number 38, some questions need to be avoided. Okay, this will be the true. Then question number the second, that is all questions need to be avoided. So this will be the wrong. That means only this will be the right. This is wrong. All unpleasant things need to be avoided. All unpleasant things need to be avoided. That is why the second statement will be the wrong one. So that means question number 38, only the one is logically follows. So option number A. So the option number 38 will be the A. Only the first is logically follows. Then next, pets have a nets. Pets eat what they get. Okay, all those who have nets, okay, eat what they get. Pets eat what they get. Okay, all those who eat what they get are pets. So this is actually not all. So this all is actually all those who have nets eat what they get. All those who have nets, only the pets have nets, or pets eat what they get and pets have nets. These are the, that means both the question first and second will not follow from this one given statements, that all those who have nets eat what they get. No, all those who eat what they get are pets. So both the conclusions will not be followed. That means neither conclusion were nor true. That is a question number 39. D will be the right option. D will be the right option. This all none. There is a requirement of the sum in both the cases. Then both are will be the right. Then next, most firemen are physically fit. Okay, the most not all firemen are brave. Okay, most physically fit people are brave. Okay, no. Okay, most brave people are physically fit. So this is actually not given. This is a most, not the. This is a most and not the all. That means some firemen are not physically fit. So the some are not physically fit, and from this most physically fit people are brave. No, some are not physically fit. Most brave people are physically fit. No. So the again question number 40, D will be the right option. That neither one nor two follows. Then question number 41. If it was Friday on the 17th of December, okay, 17th December, it is a Friday, 1982, what will be the day on the 22nd December of the 1984? Okay, so 1982, this 1984 will be the then leap year divided by 4. This is a leap year, that means February 29 days. So the in the this 1983 total number of days will be the 365. In the 1984 total number of days will be the 366 minus remaining days up to 22nd December, the 8 22. So 9 days are the remaining. So 9 minus 16 तून 9 गेले 7 6 5 357 days are remaining, and initially what 17 December 17, that means remaining days are the 18 19 20 आणि 10 आणि 14, so 14. So 14 are the days. So addition of this one 5 and 4 7 and 5 12 and 4 1606 चला 1 6 आणि 5 11 12 आणि 13 3 आणि चला 1 3 आणि 3 6 आणि 7 736 days divided by 7 7 1 7 7 5 35. That means only 1 day is remaining. 1 day is remaining. So on the 17th December there is a Friday. That means on the 22nd December there will be a Saturday. So the question number 41 answer will be the C. Question number 41 answer will be the C, that is a Saturday. You have to give attentions on this year. You have to find out if it is a leap year or not. If it is a leap year, 1 day extra need to be calculated in the calculation of this one, that is a 366 days. Otherwise there are the 365 days. So question number 41, option number C. Question number 42, how many numbers between 200 and 300 which are exactly divisible by 6, 8 and 9, which are exactly divisible by 6, 8 and the 9. So we have to first find out the numbers which are divisible by the 9. So the first number will be the 20 9 2 18 207. The first number will be 207. Then again no, the 216 17 216. Again 2 6 6 आणि 9 म्हणजे 225. Then 225 2 3 4, then 2 4 3, then 2 5 2, then 2 6 1, then 2 7 0, then 2 7 9, then 2 8 no 8, and then 297. These are the 11 numbers which are actually divisible by 9. So we have to next find out divisible by 6 and the 8. So which are the number divisible by 6 and the 8? Definitely that number will be the even number, not the odd number. So this will on. So we have to find out this one. So question number 42, directly answer will be the 4. So you should find out 6 and the 8. So the simple question 42, then the question number 43. Question number 42, answer will be the B option, that is a 4. Question number 43. The radius of the circle in figure is R. What is the area of the shaded portion? Area of circle is a pi square. So they are asking the area of the shaded portion. That means it is a square. So the diagonal of this square will be the 2R. Okay. So that means 2R. So the area of the square equals to side square. That means is A, this B. So A square plus B square equals to the 2R square. That means 4R square. 2R whole square, that is a 4R square. So 4R square will be the area of the square. Area of square is the 4R square. So area of circle equals to the pi r square. So what they are asking, what is the area of the shaded portion? So area of the shaded portion will be the 1/2 of this 4R square. That means 2R square. 2R square will be the area of the shaded portion. That means question number 43. So this will be the area of the square 1/2. That is the 2R square. Sorry, it is the 2R square will be the area of the square, and they are asking the shaded portion area. So it will be the half. That is a R square. Not the 2R square. That is a R square. That means question number 43, D will be the option. It is only the side square. So that's why 3 positions of a cube are given. Based on this, find out which number is found opposite of number 2 in a given cube. So opposite of 2 they are asking. So here is mentioned 2 times 6. That means 6 are surrounded by the 5, 3, 1, 4. That means opposite of the 2 directly the 6. So the directly from visualizing this figure, you can arrive on the answer rather than in a very less time, that is a 2 to 3 seconds. So there is a diagrammatic information is actually given. This information is not actually clearly visible. So I will write this information. So you have to find out the percentage, total percentage. So the pie chart depicts the survey conducted of the 10,500 people to find out various professionals in the town, and table depicts the percentage of female among them. Okay. So this is a female percentage in the table, and pie chart is given of the whole. That is 18% of them are the engineers. So 10,500, its 18% will be the this 1890. Then second 16% is this one, that is a 1680. Then the 21% doctors are there. So 21% of this one is a 2205. Then 19% are the lawyers. So 19% of the 10,500 will be directly the 1995. Then 15% of this 10,500 will be the 1575. That is a teacher. And 11% of this one will be the 11% are the architect. That is the 1155. These are the percentage you need to be find out. Okay. Then out of this there are the 20% professionals are female one. Out of these doctors, so doctors, total doctors are 2205. Out of them 22% are the female. That means 441 are the female. So we have to calculate this percentage from the above data, and it will come this 1134, then 462, then 1260, then 798, then 588. So these are the percentage. So these are the numbers of the females. So we have to subtract this from this, then the male members will be arrived. So male members, so no need to find out all the male members, just go towards the question and what they actually ask, that only numbers you need to be find out. So what is the ratio of the male engineers and designers to the same occupation? So male engineers and the designers we need to be find out. So male engineers and the designers, these are engineers and these are the designers, their number we need to be find out. So these are the 756 and designers are 1092. So this addition so addition of this one, it is a 1848 divided by same number of female, that is a 1722, and this will come directly that after deduction there is no option actually mentioned within the problem. So option number D, it is a question number 45. Option number D will be the answer. After solving this ratio, that you will arrive particular which is not mentioned within the options. Option number question number 26. What is the difference between the total number of male engineers and total number of female doctors in the town? So male engineers and the female doctors. So male engineers are the 756 and the female doctors are the 441. So minus 441, this will come 315. So it will be 315. So option number B. So question number 46, option number B, only find out only what is asked rather than finding out all the options. It will unnecessarily consume your time. So what is the ratio of the number of male architects to the number of male teachers in the town? So male architect to the male teachers. So male architects are 693. 693 are the male architects. 693 are the male architects. To the number of male teachers, are the 315. Now 3 जाईल. So 3 2 6, 3 3 9, 3 1 3, 3 1 3, 3 5 15. Again 3, 3 7 21, 3 7 21, 3 3 9, 3 5 15, 7 7 5 35, 11. So question number 47, option will be the A option. Question number 48, at what time between 4 and 5 o'clock the hour and the minute hand will lie opposite to each other? Okay, so opposite to each other, that means they have to make what? 180 degree angle. 180 degree angle. So between the 4 and the 5. So after consideration this 4, that is a our hand will move this each place, that means each minute in a 12 minute. In each 12 minute our hand will move this one place, that means in the next 50. So definitely this will directly cancel. Okay, so in a 50 minutes this our hand will move the bar chocolate at least 4, that means our hand just before the 5 on this. Here will be the our hand. Okay, so we have to find out. So it will be the after 50. So it will come that 4 hour 54 minute and the 4:54:33. So this is a logical thing, directly opposite of each other they are asking. So we have to calculate that after every 12 minute this our hand will move one step ahead. Rather than going for the calculation through the maths, don't utilize maths, it will unnecessarily consume your time. Directly through the logic. So see in your watch and you will find out this one. From GBPS, a renowned public school of Delhi, 300 students wrote the board examination. Okay, so total students are the 300 students wrote the board examinations, out of which 45% got distinctions. That means this 45% distinctions equal to the 135. 135 got the distinctions. If 40% of the girls got distinctions, the number of boys who wrote the examination is, here the number of boys who got distinction is 35 more than the number of girls who got the distinction. Okay, so x number of girls, that means boys are x plus 35, and total number of distinctions is a 135. That means 2x plus 35 equals to 135. So x equals to 135 म्हणजे 100/2 म्हणजे 50. So 50 is the number, is actually number of girls who got the distinction. So 50 number of girls got the distinction. Okay, so what they are asking, if 50 number of girls are got the distinctions, out of this how many, if 40% of the girls got distinction, the number of boys who wrote the examination. Okay, this 50 girls got the distinction, it is a 40%. That means 50 girls are the 40%. That means 100% equals to 50 दोन्ही 10, 40 दोन्ही 80 म्हणजे 100 आणि 20 म्हणजे 125. So 125 is the 100%. So these are the total number of distinctions. So these are the total number of girls actually. So after deduction of this 125 from the 300 minus 125 equals to 175. These are the number of boys who actually wrote the examination. If 40% of the girls got distinction, the number of boys who wrote the examination is. So the 175 will be the number of boys who actually wrote the examination. So here the condition is given, the number of boys who got distinction is 35 more than the number of girls who got the distinction. So here we got the number of girls who got distinction. Okay, that is a, which are 40% of the girls got distinction. That means 100% are the, these are the total number of girls. Total number of girls, because 40% got the distinction, that means 50 is the 40%, 100% is 125. So after deducting this 125 from the 300, we will get the number of boys who wrote the examination. So the 175 will be the answer. So question number 50, Columbus is traveling along a right triangle. He starts from A, okay, goes to B and then goes to C. On the way back from C, he decides to traverse a circle touching, so circle touching all the sides and reaches A along AC. Okay, reaches along AC. So the this AC will be the diameter, this 15 square plus 20 square equals to the 15 225 2 400. So AC will be 625. AC will be the AC square will be the 625. 625 will be the AC square. That means AC equals to root of 625 25. So AC will be the 25. So what they are asking, what is the total distance traveled by Columbus? So this will be the diameter. So the radius equals to the 25/2. So the circumference of circle equals to the 2 pi r. 2 into pi into r. R is a 25/2. This will be the 2 to cancel. 25 pi. Okay, and the distance of the AC is the 25. So he will cross this first time circumference, that is a 25 pi, and plus AC, that is a 25. That means 25 plus 25 by option number 50. Question number 50, option number C, that is a 25 plus 25 pi will be the distance traveled by the Columbus. Let's move towards the next question. Question number 51. So two different numbers are randomly selected from the set -3, -1, 0, 2, 4 and then multiplied together. What is the probability that the product of the two numbers chosen is 0? Okay, they are asking the 0. That means, so we can directly solve. So number set will be the 1 2 3 4 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So this will be the total sample set, and what they are asking, number chosen is 0. 0 4 times, so 4 upon this, so 4 upon 10, 2 upon 5, 2 by 5. So question number 51, directly D option, no need to go into the calculation or the D option, that is a 2 by 5, no need to go into the calculation to the probability formulas, directly you can arrive at the answer. So the next 52, find out the number of zeros at end of the product. Okay, so this is a huge multiplication, but the trick is we know 5 into 2 equals to 10 and that will add the 1 0. So we have to achieve this from the given. So this will be the 5 into 3, 15 plus 5 into 3. So this will be the again 16 equal to the 4 into 4. So 4 into 4 into this will be 9 into 3. 9 into 3, that means 3 into 3 into 3. This is 9 into 2, 9 into 2. So 25, again 5 into 5. Then 35, that is a 7 into 5. Then 24, that is a 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Our trick 24 and 20, that is a 5 into 2 into 2. So after simplification, this will be the 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So this will be the 5 raised to 1 into 3 into 2 raised to 1 2 3 3. This will be the 3 into 3, that means 2. Again 2 will add, so 3 plus 1. So 5 into 5 again 1 2 3 4 5s, 4 and 2 will be the 3 1 4 1 2 3 4 5. So plus 5, त्याचा आपल्याला काही काम नाही, that is 5 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 5 6 7 8 9, 5 raised to 5. There are the 5 5s, 1 2 3 4 5. 5 5s and 2 are the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. There is a 10. There are 10 2s are there. 10 2s are there. So that means this 5, that is a 5 raised to 5 into 2 raised to 5. This will come, that is a 10 raised to 5, and this 5 are the number of zeros will be added. Okay, so directly we can arrive on the answer, that is a question number 52, that is a C option. 5 number of zeros will be at the end of the product directly. So this is just a trick, or you can say logic. So you have to arrive after deduction of this one on the basis of this 5 raised to x into 2 raised to y, and this will be the answer. Okay, then the 53, there are the 3 dealers A, B and C offer an article at the same list price. Okay, A allows a series of discount of 25% and the 15%. So A gives the discount of the first is the 25% and then 15%. Suppose we are considering the price equals to the 100. So this will be the first 75 and 75 is 15%. 15 upon 100, 25 3 75, 25 चौक 100, 15 3 45 upon 4 equals to 4 1 4 4 4 4 2 8 11.25. Okay, so A will be this the B allows use of discount 10% and the 30%. So 10% of this 90. So 90 into 30 upon 100. So this will go on now 3 27. And C offers a discount of 36%. 36% directly. So this will be the 60. This will be the 64. So this for the 64 rupees, 27% discount. So 100 minus 27 equals to the 10 7 गेले 3 9 2 7 73 आणि 100 minus 11.25. This will come 88.75. Okay, so these are the prices of this item after discount. So who is offering the best discount? C offers the best discount. This is a list price in which we are getting a particular product. That means question number 53, D will be the option. That is a C offer is the best one. Question number 54, all the executives are engineers. All the executives are engineers. Some engineers are scientists. Okay, some engineers are scientists, we can say this one. So all the executives are scientists. No, this will not follow. Some executives are scientists, can be followed. Some scientists are engineers, can be followed. Some engineers are executives, yes, it will be followed. So that means 2 3 and the 4 will be followed. Some executives are scientists, so there is no connection is actually given between the scientists and the executives. So this diagram is not that much perfect. So we can say this can be this is the actual diagram, sorry. So this is the not mentioned. So only the 54 option number A, that is a 3 and the 4 follows, not the 2 3 and the 4, because there is no connection is actually mentioned between the executives and the scientists. So that's why this can be the true diagram. Okay, then next, some civil servants are politicians. Some civil servants are politicians. Okay, and some politicians are honest. Some politicians are honest. Some civil servants are honest. All honest people are civil servants. So this will go on. 3 will be okay. Some honest people are the civil servants. So only the 2 follows. So 55 people are the civil servants. So there is no connection even between this also. Sorry. So there is no connection between the civil servants and the honest. So we can say none of this. So question number 55, D will be the answer. None of the above. None of the above will be the correct conclusion. Question number 56, that is a ABC is a right angle triangle. Right angle at C. Okay, right angle at the C. Okay, and P is the length of the perpendicular from C on AB. If ABC are the length of the sides, that is a BC, CA, and this one, okay, AB respectively, then which of this is a right? So P is the length of this one. So we know that the area of triangle equals to 1/2 base into height. So this will be the 1/2 into BC into AC equals to the 1/2 A into B. And same for this one, that is a area of triangle ABC. And again, after considering this perpendicular area of triangle, this one is a 1/2 AB considering the base, and this perpendicular, that is a this C, that is a perpendicular P. So this will be the 1/2 into C into P, that is a PC. So these are the two things. So then respectively, then they are considering really, then which of the following they are asking is a right option. So we have to put these values. So that means 1/2 this AB upon 2 equals to this 1/2, that is CP upon 2. This 2 will gone. AB equals to CP. So AB equals to CP. That means AB upon C equals to P. So this is the value of AB upon C equals to P. Now we have this one, that is a square plus B square equals to the C square, that is a length of the diagonal equals to the a square plus b square upon c square. So we have to put the value of c square. So value of c equals to ab upon p. So the a square plus b square equals to c square equals to the ab upon p whole bracket square. So what will happen? A square plus b square upon ab square, a square plus b square upon 1 upon p square. So after solving this, a square upon a square b square plus b square upon a square b square equals to 1 upon p square. B square will be cancelled, a square will be cancelled. So 1 upon a square plus 1 upon b square equals to 1 upon p square will be the answer. So question number 56, option number B. B is the right answer. Option number B. 1 upon p square equals to 1 upon a square plus 1 upon b square will be the right answer. So directions for the question number 57 and the 58. C and D. Okay. 7 people C, D, E, F, G, H is actually given. 7 people. Okay, we can write here. Okay. In the 2 factories A and B. So I will A factory and the B factory. So 7 people is actually given in the 2 factories A and B. The factories need a minimum of 3 and a maximum 4 workers. Okay. Any one factory can have the 3 or the 4 workers, but following rules have to be needed in the consideration. C and D cannot work together in the same factory. So consider. So we are just considering this. So C and D. Suppose C and D. So these are the tentative. Okay. C and D cannot work. So they are in the opposite factory. H and F have to work for the same factory. Okay. So H and F have to work for the same factory, either here or here. H and F, they are on the same factory. Okay. G has to work in the factory B. D and E work for the same factory. Then the factory must hire 4 employees. Okay. So when D and E 4 employees. Okay. So this will be the our first, that is a D and E is in the 4 factory and H and F are in the together. G has to work in the factory B. So G has to work in the factory B. Okay. Factory A may hire only 4 employees if D is. So this will be the A. This will be the B. So A hire 4 employees and C and D will not be together. That means C will be here. H and F are the together. That means they will be here. Remaining is a I. So this will be the our diagram. That H and F need to be together. C and D are in the opposite. G in the B, and when D and E are the together, they are in the A factory. Okay. So this will be our diagram. D, H, F, and the E. Then the question number first. Which of the following is a possible placement of the employees? Okay. Factory A, D, E, C and I. Factory A, D, E, C and then I. No. So this will be the wrong one. Factory A, D, H, E and the F. Yes. Factory A is having the D, H, E and the F, and B is the G, C, I. So factory A. So this will be the right answer. So question number 57. Option will be the B, that is a factory A, D. In the factory A, there are the D, H, E, and the F, and in the factory B, there are the C, G, and the I. So this is the correct one. Then the next question, that is a question number 58. If D works for factory A, then which of the following statement must be true? Must be true that is a E works in the factory A. So definitely E works in a factory A. A is itself a true. So we'll check the another. I works in a factory A. No, I in the B factory. H may not work factory A. Yes, H works in a factory A. F and I work together. No, I is in the B. So the 58 option will be the A. That is a E works in a factory E. So again, problem. The numbers are arranged according to a certain rule. Find the number indicated by question mark. So here is the 9, 8 and the 1. So 9 minus 8, 1, 1 cube. 6 minus 4, that is 2. And this is a 2 cube. So 10 minus 7 is a 3, 3 cube. That is a 27. So question number 59, directly answer will be the C, that is a 27. Then examine the information given below. All the civil servants are loyal. All the civil servants are loyal. Okay. All the loyal persons are patriotic. They are the patriotic. Okay. All the civil servants are patriotic. Okay. All the patriotic are the civil servant. No. Some patriotic are civil servant. Okay. Then some loyal persons are civil servant. Yes. So what they are asking, which of the following is not a valid conclusion? So the option number B. There is a question number 60. Option number B. That is all the patriotic are civil servant. This will be the answer. They are asking not a valid question. Okay. Then again problem. Question number 61. So certain things are actually given. That is A cross B is the LCM of AB plus GCD of AB, and A plus B equals to A raised to B plus B raised to A. So we need to solve this A plus B. So A plus B equals to A raised to B, B plus A. That is a 1 raised to 2 plus 2 raised to 1 multiplied by 3 raised to 4 plus 4 raised to 3. So this will be the 3 multiplied by 3 त्रिक 9 त्रिक 27 त्रिक 81 प्लस 4 त्रिक 12 त्रिक 36. This is a 3 into 7 8 and 3 117. 3 into 117 4 चौक 16 चौक 64, and this will be the 4 and 5 8 and 6 145. So 3 into 145, and now the 3 into 145 means LCM of the AB. So LCM of this one is LCM 3 145 5 15 5 7 झाले 1 4 12 13 3 4 435 is the LCM, and the GCD of AB plus 1. GCD is the 1. That is the greatest common divisor. LCM is a just like a least common multiples. This will be the 436. So option number C, 61. Option number C, that is the 436 will be the right answer. Now the question number 62 to the 64, we will put this information. In a family of 6 persons, there are the people from 3 generations. Each person has separate profession, and also they like different colors. There are 2 couples in a family. Rohan is a CA. Okay, and his wife neither is a doctor nor likes a green color. Wife green color and neither is a doctor. Okay. Then next information, engineer likes red color and his wife is a teacher. So another couple, engineer okay, engineer likes red color, engineer likes red color, and his wife is a teacher. His wife is a teacher. Okay. Mohini is a mother-in-law of Sunita. Okay, so Mohini is mother-in-law of Sunita. Mohini is mother-in-law of Sunita, and she likes orange color. She likes orange color. Vinod is grandfather of Tanmay. Vinod is a grandfather of Tanmay, who is principal, likes black color. Who is a principal and like a black color. Okay. Nanu is a granddaughter of Mohini. Nanu is a granddaughter of third generation. Nanu is a granddaughter of Mohini, and she likes blue color. She likes blue color. Nanu's mother likes white color. So here will be the white. So this is the information is actually given. Okay. So here is the third generation is actually mentioned. Here is the third generation. That means this is the information is given. So just this is a mistake. So Tanmay is given a principal. So Tanmay is a principal and likes a black color. So there are the two couples within this. So Tanmay is a Vinod is the grandfather of the Tanmay, and Mohini is a what grandmother of the Nanu. So this will be the another couple. So that is a Sunita. That means here we will have the Sunita, and here we will have the Rohan, who is a CA. So that means Vinod. So this will be the engineer and having the red color. So Mohini will be the teacher with the orange color. So Nanu's white. So she is a neither doctor, so nor green color. So remaining green color will be assigned to the Rohan, and her profession, Sunita's profession, is not known because it is not mentioned. Okay. So this will be the complete tree. So this will be the complete tree. Okay. So we will solve the questions. What is the profession of Sunita? So it is difficult to determine the profession of the Sunita. Why? Because there is no profession is actually mentioned. That's why here the option will be the D, that is a can't be determined because extra profession is not mentioned. So directly, because engineer, doctor and the teacher are assigned, so that's why we cannot determine the profession of the Sunita. So option number D, question number 62, option number D, that is a can't be determined. So the next question, which of the following is the correct pair of the two couples? So here we found out the correct pairs of the two couple is the Vinod and the Mohini, and the Rohan and the Sunita. These are the correct pair. So option number A, that is a option number A, that is Mohini and the Vinod, and the Rohan and the Sunita. These are the correct pair of the two couples in a family. Option number A, question number 63. Then next, question number 64. Which color is liked by the CA? So here the remaining color, that is a green color, is liked by the Rohan, that is a CA. So here the answer will be green. Answer will be the green one. So question number 64, A will be the correct. So next question, again question on the passage number 9. What is the language for all? It is a medium of communication with others. Indians are used to communicate in more than one language. Yes. Often we have the mother tongue different from the language we use for the work, but not all languages are spelled with letters of the alphabet. Language is a sound too. Once upon a time there were no telephones, no telephones, no electronic devices, media to convey the message across long distance communication. People used to drums and beat out loud rhythms that conveyed the messages in the sound symbols, okay, through the drums. Today that art must be just about obsolete, but drums still speaks. The other day when Pandit Hari Mohan Sharma, renowned tabla exponent, performed before a mixed Delhi crowd, he made his aspect of his art amply clear. He quoted the scriptures of the classical music that talk of Nad, or the cosmic sound, that is at its basic. Nag is the fount of the bliss. He quoted a verse. This concept applies as much to classical music so as to other kinds of music. He explained, pointing to how the homemakers are busy with their chores. They usually listen to the songs, help alleviate the burden. Definitely, the music helps to remove the burden. Music transports them to the other world, making them forget what is in hand. He then went on to give a demonstration of various rhythmic patterns in Teen Tal, a cyclic of 16 beats in which showed a frictional precision by introducing patterns of odd numbers like 5. So directly the questions. Question number 65. Indians are used to communicate in more than one language. What language is the author talking of? So the majority of the passage is based on the sound language, which is another form of language, not only on the this either musical sound through the symbols and the signs. So that's why question number 65, best option is the D option, to the symbols and the signs, and it is directly mentioned within the passage through the sound symbols we use to communicate. Okay, that's why the question number 65, option number D. Then question number 66, when there were no telephones, okay, conveyed message in sound symbols, where could this statement prove most true under these circumstances? So when there is no telephone, we know that we use the drum and beat out loud rhythms to convey our messages for a long distance communication. So that means we utilize this for the long distance communication, calling someone with the beat of drum from a high mountain, okay, inviting someone for lunch or dinner at the other side of the forest. So this is a long distance communication. During the religious ceremonies, no. Before and during the warfares, no. Short distance. So best option will be the question number 66 is a B option, inviting someone for lunch or dinner at the other side of the forest, which is a long distance communication. So that's why question number 66, option number B will be the correct option. Then again, question on the passage. The planning, so passage on the planning commission in the year 1950, it established resolution through the government resolution, formulated long-term development plans and to recommend them to the Union Cabinet. In framing its recommendation, the commission has to act in close understanding and consultation with the ministries of the central government and the governments of the state. The responsibility for policy decisions and implementation rests with the central and the state governments. Many have regarded and some still regard that Indian plans are modeled on the Soviet type and quote and command and quote planning. This is true only to the extent, not the complete, only to the extent that there was a considerable emphasis, particularly in the second and the third plans, okay, on creation of a heavy industrial base under the auspices of the state, under the aggressive intellectual leadership of PC Mahalanobis and a few other technical experts of the commission. This objective was given pride of a place development planning, subsequently result of the severe difficulties, and the higher priority was accorded to the agriculture, the industrial policy resolution of the 1948 and the 56. These are the important keywords. Provided the basic framework of the industrial development and regulation. The industrial policy resolution of the 1948 envisaged careful planning and the integrated effort that progressively increase the role will be assumed by the central and the state governments in the process of economic growth and in industrial development, in particular by the public sector within a mixed economy. It demarcated industries between the public and the private sector, providing for exclusive monopoly of the basic and infrastructural industries to the former. The industrial policy resolution of 1956 gave priority to the development of heavy industries and machine making industries, expansion public sector, besides promoting the cooperative sector. Okay, so these are the keywords we marked. So question number 67, consider the following assumption regarding the above passage. The recommendation of the planning commission is mandatory. So here is the keyword for union and the state government. So there is no mention of the mandatory words under the industrial policy resolution. So one is gone. Okay. So the 67 under the industrial policy resolution 1948, both union government and the state government have to take some initiatives definitely for the economic growth through the PSU. The industrial policy resolution 1956 has prioritized heavy industries, machine making, corporate sector. Definitely it is mentioned within the passage. So the 2 and the 3rd statement is the right one. So the option will be the B. So question number 67, option B is the right option. Question number 68, according to the passage, what were the characteristics of command planning? Union and state governments were expected to take initiatives for creation of the industrial infrastructure and planning for development become an important agenda. So both are actually right, true statement. So that's why both are the correct option. So question number 68, option number C is the right answer. These are the both are the correct answers. So again on the passage, education and health care are the twin pillars which rest with social sector reforms. Both are essential for the social sector reforms. Indian education system perhaps the largest system in the world, creating approximately 20 crore students. Plan expenditure on different sectors of education has increased. So we have increased the expenditure on the education, that is elementary education expenditure accounted for more than half. So we have given the importance to the elementary education. Okay, however, there are still certain areas of concern and efforts are to universalize the elementary education. Historically, until about 100 years ago, private provides the only source of education, only source of healthcare and education. So this is important. Even today, they often account for a larger share of spending than done by the public sources. The government role expanded much of the current century, but now being widely rethought in the wake of disappointing results in the social sectors and infrastructure. The Central Advisory Board of Education is the highest advisory board to advise the central and the state government in the field of education. Estimated financial, okay, this is mentioned, this much of the amount. Okay, private partner or concessionaire could be associated by leasing out premises or by providing interest-free loans for the construction of premises or the infrastructure. That means private participation in this infrastructure making as the essential. Private partners to use available infrastructure for other permissible revenue generating programs as well. So this is a crux of the passage, that the private involvement in this social goods is essential and we need to be promoted. So question number 69, consider the following assumptions regarding the above passage. A century ago, private providers were supplementing the government efforts in education and the healthcare. Definitely they were supporting. We could not enhance expenditure on education in a successive 5 plans. No. Expenditure on elementary education in unfortunately very poor. No, we actually enhance the expenditure. So only one first statement is the right one, second, third is the wrong one. That means answer will be the question number 69 is a D option, that is a none. Question number 70, that is what is the concept of universalization of the primary education. According to the above passage, every children must get the primary education. Okay, the children admitted must be retained. There is no mention. There should be a free and the compulsory 8 years of primary education to children of the age group of 6 to 14. So this will be the best option. That is the question number 70. Option number C, that there should be a free and the compulsory 8 years of primary education to children of age group of 6 to 14, which also mentioned in our constitution as well. So best option or the correct option is the option number C. Passage 12. This is perhaps our last chance as a nation to act decisively and stem the tide of corruption and lawlessness that threatens to engulf our nation. First, we need to make transparent the functioning of the government and of all other institutions impacting on public interest. The corrupt and the lawless must be exposed, not allowed to take cover behind government secrecy. Corruption must be made a high risk activity rather than a very secure pastime that it has become today. Secondly, upright and sensitive people within and outside the government must join hands to carry forward the fight against corruption and lawless. As we have seen, even a right to information serves little purpose. It serves a little purpose unless people are willing to use this right for the betterment of society. There is a need, this act need to be utilized for the betterment of society rather than abusing the people. Forces of corruption cannot be challenged unless there is a combination of the opposition. Finally, we must safeguard our future and future of the civil services by ensuring that the civil service are not just clever but also upright and empathetic. This value system needs to be inculcated within the civil servants. So, question, according to the author, why right to information has served only a little purpose? Why it served a little purpose? The act is very complex and people in general are not fully aware. Okay, most of the efforts made through RTI was for the individual benefits. Definitely it is mentioned it need to be utilized for the social benefits. So that's why question number 71 only B, that is second statement, is the true one. This is not mentioned. So best answer question number 71 is option number B. Only second statement is the true one. Question number 72. According to the author, what should be done to reduce corruption? Corrupt must realize that they will be definitely punished. Definitely, this is the right statement. Casual approach and the academic discussion. So there is no mention of the academic discussion within the passage. So second statement will be wrong. So third statement, there is a need to promote ethics and values in public services. Yes, the last statement of the passage. So 1 and the 3. That is the option number C will be the right answer. 72, option number C. Again, question on the passage. The Constitution of India provides for the social security and assistance in case of the unemployment, old age, sickness, disabled, other. It provides that state shall, within the limits of its economic capacity and level of development, effective provisions for the right to work, education, assistance, old age, sickness, and the disablement. The welfare state in India has been strengthened by the enactment and enforcement of the Retirement Benefits Acts and the other acts actually given, okay, etc. Employing 10 or more persons, the state has passed a number of labor legislation regulating the condition of work employees, which also provide a social security. For instance, the Employees State Insurance Act for 1940 covers all, powering non-seasonal factories where the 20 or more persons are employed a period for the 12 months. Except in the mines, railway shade, the benefit sickness extend to the maternity, disabled, dependency, medical benefits. There is a no dearth of social security and welfare legislation in India. However, effective and efficient enforcement of these legal measures is far from satisfactory. It is not actually satisfactory, not achieved the true result on ground. The chief obstacle is way of the full blossoming of the welfare state in India are lack of willpower, resources, participation of the people, corruption, inefficiency. These are the problems. Policy of the government, even policy problems, the unorganized sectors, the failure of the family planning program to arrest the population explosion and illiteracy. So population is also the one of the issue for not achieving the social security benefits. So the question will be question number 73. According to the passage, the several factors responsible for the poor state of affairs in the field of social security. The first statement, in spite of presence of many social security schemes, there is a poor legal framework for their implementation. Yes, there is no proper and complete budgetary support to the schemes. Okay, LPG reforms has also increased the problems for the schemes. Yes, increasing population also aggravated the problems. Yes, population is also, so 4 is needed. 1 also 2, 3 also 2. So 1, 3 and the 4. So option number D. So option number D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 73. There will be the last option is a true one. Then question number 74. According to the author, some of the progressive legislation done by the state in the field of social security are related to exploration of petroleum products. So oil fields actually mentioned, oil fields in the passage. Definitely hotels and restaurant, this is not mentioned within the passage. So coal fields, the mines is actually mentioned. So that means 1 and the 3 is actually mentioned. So that's why question number 74 A will be the right option. Then again question on the passage. The economy of any country is resource based. Man has his technical skills and knowledge in the utilizing the resources is one way or other. Resources in general are defined are features which are useful, needed by man. It can also be defined as anything from living and the non-living environment to satisfy the human needs and wants. Natural resources vary greatly in quantity, mutability, and the reusability in space and time. Our natural resources are hidden to us, and no accurate estimate can be made of their actual quantity or amount. The very term natural resources tell us what? Only nature is their manufacturer, and what we consume is lost forever with frequent gaze, and how much these hidden assets are in fact, how much longer they can last, or how many more people they can support. Water is indispensable for the existence and survival of the life on the earth. With the advancement of the civilization, water has found in the large and the progressively increasing list of uses. Many nations which have a fair estimate of their oil and mineral resources has hardly know their water resources potential. In a country like India, where the rainfall pattern is highly variable and most of the people depending upon the agriculture and allied sector activities, water resources has become important. Definitely the water is needed in almost every sphere of the human activity. It is required for the direct consumption and multiple things various for the human activities. So these are the keywords of the passage. So it is first mentioning the background and then the emphasis on the water's importance. So question 75, consider the following statement. Natural resources can be quantified. Water is used for several work including the generation of power. So this is the true. Question number 75. Natural resources cannot be quantified, and it is actually directly mentioned within the passage. So only the second is the right statement. That's why the question number 75, option number B is the right answer. Then the question number 76, according to the passage, how resource could be defined? It is the means through which end can be achieved. It is essential to meet the human requirements. Resource may have life on, meaning, or may not have. So all the three are the definition of the resources. That's why we can say the question number 76, option number B, that is the 1, 2 and the 3 statement are the right one. These are the right statements. Then again, P and Q are brothers of R. Are brothers of R. Q is the son of S. Q is a son of S, and S and T. S is the daughter of U. S is a daughter of U. A is the father-in-law of T. A is the father-in-law of T. That means 4 generation is there. A is the father-in-law of T. So there are the 3 generations. B is the son of U. So B is the son of U. Okay. So how R is related with the B? So R will be related neither sister nor brother nor uncle, either nephew or niece. So question number 77, option number A will be the right answer. Option number A. Then question number 79, how Q is related to A? How Q is related with the A grandson. So question number 78, option will be the C. Then question number 79, all tomatoes are potatoes. No potato is a cabbage. No cabbage is a tomato. No tomato is a cabbage. Both the conclusions 1 and 2 follow. Both are the true one. So the last question, Mrs. Joshi's expenditure and saving are in the ratio 3:2. Suppose the income, we will consider the 100. So there expenditure and the saving are in the ratio 3:2. That means we can say it is a 60/40. Okay, her income increases by 10%. So the income increases by 10%. That means 110. Her expenditure also increases by 20%. So 20% of the 60 sin 12. That means 20%. That means 72. So 72. Then 110 minus 72. That is 10 होऊन गेले 8 11 10 3 38. So this will be the new ratio of expenditure versus saving. So how much percent do her saving change? So change in the saving percentage, that is a 2/40 into 100. बे 2 4 बे 5 10. So 5. So saving actually declined by the 2. That means change in the percentage is a 5%. 40 पैकी 2 100 पैकी दी. So it will be the 5%. So question number 80, answer will be the C option, that is a 5%. So this will be the all the questions we have discussed. If you have any doubt, let me know. You can contact the coordinator. Thank you so much and best luck for the next test.